2042. So Battlefield 2042 launched a couple weeks ago, and now they're putting out freaking skins, and the game by a lot of users is considered like one of the worst games, one of the worst Battlefields that have been put out. That's rough. Oh yeah, the skins, they're putting out Santa skins, and they said I should probably, I want to pull up the article. I wonder, I need to save these articles on, like, that's the problem. Okay, like I get these articles on my phone, like I'll read them, and then I want to talk to you guys about them. You know what I should do? I should just put them in Discord, because I take screenshots, but I should probably just put the link in Discord. So then when I get on stream, I can open up the Discord, and then I can pull up the link, and then we can read the articles, or I can show you guys the articles together. Yeah, that's probably what I'll do in the future. That'll help out. So whenever we have moments like this where we have content that we can react to together, content that we can talk to together, stuff like that. That is sadly the new standard for most part. Release broken games in the hopes of getting cash, and then prioritize microtransactions over fixing content. That's so effed up. Yeah, I had the same article appear on my phone earlier as well, or about the same subject at least. It's messed up. This is why I stopped playing World of Warcraft. This is why I got so mad at some other games. Is like, you release this game and we're complaining to you about issues, right? And this is what scares me about Halo Infinite. You have these issues in these games, and instead, like, okay, people bought the game because they're excited in it, and people thought they were going to get a finished product, but now they're like, hey, here's more, take more money. Because the way things used to be was, you buy a game and that's it. You bought the game, you spent the $60, the game was done and finished. There was no updating the video game. That's the problem nowadays, right? Is the internet. I sound like a boomer saying this, but the internet literally, like, makes it to where developers, even though they are pressured by executives and things like that to finish their game, developers can put a patch. How many day one patches do we see? Like, a game releases and then boom, a patch appears for it. There's an update for the game. Because we can go back after the game's been launched and fix up the game because you have internet. And I think, like, what that also does is it creates this sustainability, right? So now, instead of companies making like a boatload of video games, like, you know, you remember whenever we used to have movie games, when like a movie would come out and they would make a video game of it? It didn't even matter. Like, they would have a movie of Free Guy right now if they could. There would be a video game about a movie that's about a video game that's a movie. That's what they would do, right? Because there's no sustainability. But now we're all connected. So we can buy things without even having to leave our home. And video game companies are starting to take advantage of that, like, hard. Like, and it's not, what bugs me is not just the fact that, oh, we get to play games, right? Like, you put out a buggy game, you put out a messed up game. That's unacceptable. That just shouldn't happen. What upsets me is whenever the content that we get in game is worse than the content that we could be buying, or that the game should be getting like updated. Like, maybe we should be getting new content. Like, take Call of Duty for example. Can you imagine if they put all their efforts, if they stopped making skins and they put half that effort into giving us like new maps to play on? Like Rebirth Island, can you imagine like different Rebirth Island maps and like rotating through them or voting for maps to play on? But we don't get that. Instead, we just constantly get $20 skins. Constantly. We get live action actors and actresses to portray these skins so that way that they can sell them for more. And it's like that money, it's so scummy and it hurts, and it's like beating up against a dead horse. And I mean, like, I do my best to avoid that kind of stuff. Like, I don't mind buying skins for certain games and certain aspects of things, but there's some things where it's like it's too far. Like the principle has to stand, right? And it's like I'm just not going to play that game if it does that. Like I bought Vanguard. I'm probably gonna play Vanguard. I'll probably jump back into Vanguard, but it's like I still rather play Warzone. I still rather play Warzone than play Vanguard. As like Vanguard's fun and all, but you know, Warzone puts me at the edge of my seat, and I like Verdinks. Probably queue up with you guys. We'll do like some Call of Duty stuff later on. Things of that nature. Look, I'm talking about Call of. That's how they got me. Look at that. There's full circle. I'm complaining about Call of Duty and their scummy tactics, and then I'm over here like, oh yeah, let's go play it.